Hey guys, Jeffrey here with another episode of AutoAlchemy. Apparently, it's my 1 year channel anniversary, or it was my anniversary a couple of weeks ago. I somehow thought that the date was still looming and that I had time to prepare something, who knows what. Turns out that's not true. I've always been really bad at dates. You can ask literally any one of my exes. So anyway, yeah, I don't have anything huge planned, but I did want to share some anniversary reflections. So first of all, thank you so much to everybody who's been watching my videos. I know that I can be a little bit inconsistent and a little bit unfocused. So it really means a lot to me that I've somehow acquired this pocket of people who are genuinely invested in watching my YouTube journey play out. I'm also incredibly grateful for everyone who has collaborated with me and appeared on the channel, and for everyone who has given me advice or who has given me a platform to increase my visibility. I'm not going to name any names because I'm guaranteed to leave somebody out, but you know who you are. Okay, second of all, as I was thinking about this anniversary video, I remembered that once upon a time I actually created a paper channel plan, which I want to share with you guys because I think it could be fun to see where I've missed the mark, how things have changed from my original vision, so on and so forth. So one thing that jumps out at me right away is that I did not actually have my current channel name picked out yet. So at the top of this paper, I have scribbled a couple of ideas for channel names. The first of them is Benevolent Cannibal, which is a long story that I'm not going to get into, but I promise I don't eat people, unless I feel like I would be doing them a favor. The other name that I picked out for my channel is Protagony, which I thought was so hardcore because it's like the agony of being the protagonist of your own life. Do you know what I mean, man? Side note, one thing that I'm finding hilarious right now, and which I didn't catch at the time, is that this template is clearly directed at the lady YouTubers. If you look at the bottom here, it says, for babes that want to do YouTube. And if you flip through the pages, you can find little messages like, you're a babe and you got this. If any of you out there are actually thinking about creating your own YouTube channel, maybe you can listen to me ramble and move through these different sections and bullet points and kind of follow along at home. It might actually help you give shape to the chaotic impulse that makes a person want to publicly broadcast their intimate thoughts. What the heck have I done? So if you want to define what your channel is going to be, your first task is to list 3 words that you want your channel to vibe. And the words that I have here are educational, entertaining, and intimate. I'm not so sure about intimate, but yeah, that's probably true. I wrote here that my channel's specific purpose is to document my journey towards self-development while inspiring and empowering others. I really hope that that comes through in my videos, but I'm not always sure that it does. And I'm not sure that it's always clear that even when I'm doing something like a parody video, I want people to take away the message that it's okay to have fun and be goofy. Self-development doesn't have to be this heavy-handed, super serious thing, not all the time. The next section is about what kinds of videos you want to make. And for the most part, I've done a good job of creating the kind of content that I originally intended to create. So here I have things like MBTI interviews, type profiles, self-development resources. I did blank for this many days, which I'm kind of doing. I could do better, but you know, I've stayed true to that vision for the most part. One area where I feel like I failed is that I originally intended to get people from my real life involved in the channel in some way. So interviewing my friends about their personality types and their understandings and conceptions and misconceptions about personality and MBTI. So that's one goal for this year, to get more people that I know IRL involved in my channel. I've actually been reluctant to share my channel with anybody but my very close friends, and I want that to change, so I'm kind of easing my way into that territory. So once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I plan on shamelessly plugging myself on Facebook and just taking complete ownership of this thing that I'm doing. That number 1,000 is very important, by the way, so tuck that away somewhere. We're gonna get back to it. I've also done a pretty good job of following the original upload schedule that I had planned. I said I wanted to post once a week or twice a week, and to post every Monday or Wednesday at 7 a.m. I've really only started scheduling my videos fairly recently, but that's going to become a regular thing for me. I've also done a pretty good job with the prep work of figuring out filming techniques and acquiring software and acquiring the appropriate equipment to get the job done. In the past year, I got myself a green screen, I got myself a small tripod, a larger tripod. I found editing software that works for me for the most part. I think next up on my agenda is to get some kind of lighting kit so that I can have more flexibility about when and where I'm filming. Like right now, I'm in front of a window in my room and it's midday and I can get blasted with sunlight if I want, but sometimes I'm not really in the mood to film during the day and I'd rather film at night, but then I only have a puny desk lamp. Pathetic. Okay, so next up we have channel goals, which I think is a hilarious segment because I really had some funny ideas about what was possible. My 1 year quote-unquote modest channel goals were to make 25 videos. I've actually released 83 videos, and I don't even know if that's counting live stream stuff or collaborations on other people's channels, so I'm doing pretty good there, which is a relief because I definitely dropped the ball on my other two goals. I also had the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers in my first year. As of today, I have 427, so I'm almost halfway to my goal, and the new plan is to accelerate my channel growth and reach 1,000 before my birthday in January of 2020. I also thought that it was reasonable that I could get 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm only at 1,758 hours if my math serves me right. Uh-oh. Say hello. I really shouldn't fret though, because it actually comes out to 73 days of human time. That's 73 days of people pouring their precious attention and time into my videos. I really hope that it was worth it for you guys. I really try hard not to churn out garbage and to be the best possible version of myself that I can be, because I want other people to feel like that's a manageable goal. The final thing worth mentioning from my channel plan is the section where I had to pick 3 channels that I was inspired by and wanted to borrow elements from. Can you guys guess what they are? Those 3 channels are INTJ and INFP Coffee, Vsauce, and Charisma on Command. These days I would probably trade that last one out for something a little bit goofier, but I do think it's a good channel, especially for NT aliens like myself who want to learn a little bit more about how to human. Don't you agree? Anyway, I don't want to linger on this too much. I basically just wanted to share a few reflections, and I kind of crossed my fingers and hoped that those reflections would help me think about the direction that I want to go in for the next year. I'm honestly a little flabbergasted that I managed to commit to something like this for a whole year, but I did it, so kudos to me. Nobody can take that away from you. I'm telling this to my future self. So far, this channel, this AutoAlchemy thing has brought a lot of great things into my life. I've met a lot of great friends. I've made some amazing connections. I've learned so much more than I expected to. I mean, I wouldn't even have little Icarus if not for YouTube. I am genuinely touched to have this playground available to me and that other people seem to be rooting me on. I just feel so blessed for that. Once again, a huge thank you to everybody watching, and I'm talking past, present, and future. I'm trying to shout out subscribers who aren't even here yet. I really appreciate every single one of you. Truly. Okay, Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time. I can't wait to see what the year holds for us. Let's get to 1,000, kids. Yay!